welcome back to our channel. Today we are headed to this amazing resort called Apaga in Armenia during our 3-week trip. And our first stop along the road is at a beautiful monastery before we get to the resort. This amazing place is called Goshavank Monastery, and it was created for the person who invented the justice system in Armenia. It is such a nice stop up in the mountains, not too hot, really beautiful. This amazing monastery is located in Gosh, Armenia in the Tatush region, and houses some of the most amazing versions of the Armenian crosses that you'll see all over the place. It was built in the 12th and 13th century and is in really great condition. This monastery was rebuilt after an earthquake in 1188 on the site of the original that had been destroyed that year. As I had mentioned before, Gosh was one of the men that helped to rebuild this beautiful monastery. He was a statesman, a scientist, an author, and wrote the first judicial codes that were adopted in Armenia. This entire complex is very old and has some amazing buildings. Each of the buildings is connected to the other one, and there's no outside fortress walls. There's only homes and other buildings all connected together. There's only one separate building which we climb up to at the top of the hill adjacent from the churches and the chapels and other buildings. Climbing up to the tomb where Gosh is buried. It's quite a hike, but it's a very beautiful spot. After thoroughly exploring the town of Gosh and the grounds around it, we were on our way to the Apaga resort. Well, we have arrived at the Apaga Eco Resort, and this place is spectacular. We have the entire house to ourselves. Gohar and her family are staying upstairs, and me and the girls are staying downstairs in the lower portion. We have the highest spot, so we have all the best views, and it's just really spectacular place. The breeze in the middle of the hottest part of the afternoon feels great. I can only imagine this evening is gonna be really nice. I've been really craving some cooler temperatures since we've been sweating so much. This picturesque place is amazing. The 7-hectare sprawling grounds have everything from horseback riding to hiking to the Yell Extreme Park where you can zip line and other adventures down below. Right now there's 12 cabins with 2 bedrooms in each, and they're building even more, so it's gonna get even bigger and better. They do stock the fridge and have drinks and candy and wine and beer. Has a price list, so. From our resort is the Yell Extreme Park. We're gonna go ahead and go zip lining. The girls have been very excited. They already got to do a little one, but this one's a big one in the mountains. The Yell Extreme Park is one of the most fun and popular places to visit for young people in Armenia. They have everything from zip lining to rope climbing to rock climbing to this giant swing, off-roading vehicles, horseback riding, everything that you could possibly want to do. They have it here at this Yale Extreme Park. They were really nice and very helpful with getting the girls all set up and ready to go on their big zip lining adventure. You can choose either 3 or 5 zip lines. We decided to do the 3 instead of the full 5, just because the last one was a little bit harder. Not to mention, this was one of the more pricey things that we did while we were in Armenia. Everything was pretty much cheap, but this ended up costing quite a bit, so we decided to take it easy and just do the 3.
You should remember, never touch the cable. Where you can fly on hands off, but hold this for feeling comfortable.
Yes. I go?
Yeah.
Okay. That was fun. Okay. Merci.
Go, on!
Bye-bye.
This is the shortest one.
Excited?
Yeah. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go!
Woo!
You can go. You can go. You can go.
Okay.
Oh! That man's alive!
I touched the hot spot.
They were laughing at you.
They were laughing at me because I was stopping before I needed to.
This place is very nice. It's kind of like a camp. And I didn't know that they had all of those other activities.
Okay.
Well,
That was so much fun. It was scary the first time, but then it was fun. Even Gohar had fun. She yelled the first time, but then after that,
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I feel so light now with all of that off, so I can feel like I can fly.
yeah, the equipment is heavy.
Yeah.
I also burned myself pretty good. After all the excitement of the afternoon, we took it easy for the evening. We went and changed and headed down to dinner. Their amazing restaurant has some of the best food that we ate our entire trip in Armenia. They had an amazing selection, and the girls were excited to find things like spaghetti, and Emma had her favorite kebabs. After dinner, we went back and just enjoyed the grounds. There's tons of wildflowers, and the girls had a blast making flower crowns and just enjoying nature. Well, good morning. We survived our first night without Dad. He made it back to the United States. I was watching his flight on our trip itinerary app. This place, I feel like I keep overusing the word beautiful here in Armenia, but my goodness, this is amazing. Who would have thought we could ever have woken up to this view? I feel like I'm in the Swiss Alps or something. It's just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. We slept with the windows open, so there was a few little creatures that made some noise to wake me up, but I think one of the creatures that was waking me up was the one sitting right here. She wanted to share a bed, so lots of birds. You're a creature. You are a cozy creature in your blankets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This morning I gave the girls the option of hiking down to the waterfall, but Gohar said it's about a 4 to 5 hour hike, and the girls decided that they would rather just stay here and hang out. So we're gonna do horseback riding and spend time with Maria and all that fun stuff. And the next morning, we got up and had an amazing breakfast. The restaurant at the resort is fantastic. It has just as amazing views as our room did. After breakfast, the girls were begging to go horseback riding, so we found somebody that spoke English that could help us out a little bit. And our guide actually didn't speak English, but he was awesome. He even asked if I wanted him to take some pictures and video for me. So he grabbed my phone and went ahead and did that for me. So it was a great experience. A nice long trail ride up into these beautiful fields full of wildflowers. I was just so in love, and the horses were really funny. They had such great personalities. All the people at this amazing resort just went above and beyond to make sure that we had the best time possible. Well, make sure to stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more of our adventures in Armenia. We next are going to head up north, further close to the Georgia border, and explore one of my favorite monasteries that we saw. If you want to see more of our travels, make sure to hit that like button to show us that you love what we do, and we hope to see you on our next adventure.